Dragons. We're back, and there's just two of us this week.
Yes. Sadly, we do not have a Mia, but next week we will again have a Mia.
Yeah.
And our keeper, who we announced on Instagram this week, Simone.
Woo! Amazing. Yeah.
Great group of people.
We're very excited.
Lovely ladies.
If you don't know what's happening, we are a podcast style stream, and dragons, and we normally build Dungeons and Dragons characters, like walk through a randomized character build, level 3. But for the month of October, what have we been doing, Michaelie?
Well, we've been building Monster of the Week characters, specifically characters that each of us are going to play next week in a one-shot. Our first week of October was Claire's character, the initiate, Guinevere. Last week was our lovely guest, Mia's character, which was the crooked Michaelie Primrose. This week, we're going to build my character. And then next week, we're going to be streaming a one-shot where all 3 of those characters play together in a Monster of the Week module written and run by our lovely Simone May Thomas, who is going to be guesting with us.
Yeah!
Who has actually been, she was the DM for both of us for a long time, and we're excited.
Yes.
I'm excited. It's a great time.
They are absolutely heroes of the week. Thank you, Marshall, I agree.
Unless I roll for a monstrous, then yes.
That's right. It's possible.
If I roll for a monster, we will be making a monster of the week.
That is a possibility. That is a possibility. If you're not aware of Monster of the Week as a TTRPG, it's on a different system than Dungeons and Dragons. It doesn't use d20s and all of the other dice that you get in a dice set. It's a Powered by the Apocalypse system that uses 2d6.
I learned this from Mia, my lovely beauty blogger.
Yes. And it's more, if we're comparing it to Dungeons and Dragons as we normally build those kinds of characters, it's more I feel like it's more based on interactions. It's like more RP based, and there's a lot more flexibility in how you go through the story compared to Dungeons and Dragons. That's not to say that every game is that way for either TTRPG, but in the ways that we've played it and the ways that we've seen it, that's kind of how they're.
We do a lot more like player character interaction and like talk with NPCs, and like it's a mystery. You have to talk to people. You can't just go busting down the door all the time and beat people up. Though you can do that. That's
Absolutely.
not always the case.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also set more in present day type vibes. It's not, at least it's not Renaissance. It's not that far back. It could be at any time period, really, but it's got Scooby-Doo vibes, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Supernatural. Those are the Monster of the Week vibes that we are most familiar with.
Totally random, but one of my LA friends actually met James Marston, and I need to let you know that. I pronounced his last name wrong, probably, but he's from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Fucking amazing dude, and I know... Yeah, I made that face when I learned that, too. I was very jealous.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hi? What? Hello?
Good times. Good times.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Well, before we jump right into building Michaelie's character, which I know she's nervous about, because she was trying to stall at the beginning before I set us to go live, because we're building the character she's going to play, and that's scary.
I don't know. I don't know. I always build characters with a like story in mind, and so to just roll randomly. I mean, and we roll randomly for characters every fucking week for the past like several months now.
Yeah.
But like this one, I for sure am going to play, and I don't know why, but that's making me so much more nervous.
Yeah. you don't have to figure out the answer to every single question we have in regards to your character. I know that we try to answer as much as possible when we're building characters normally. But if there's, as with any character build, sometimes it's good to take a minute and come back to it. But we are going to build as much as possible with your help today as well, chat. And leading right into our disclaimers, chat. We don't know if we have to do these, but here we are, doing them. So we're not affiliated with Evil Hat Productions, which is the official people who put out all of the wonderful official Monsters of the Week content,
as well as other TTRPGs you should go check out, such as Sword Lesbians and other fun things.
Yeah, definitely check them out. We are using the sheets that for the playbooks, like the character builds, but we're not affiliated with them. But we do love their game and think they're cool.
Definitely.
Yeah, and these stories could get close to. They could feel close to things that you've experienced or that you know of people who've experienced. So that's not to say that you shouldn't hang out with us, but sometimes the stories are going to be sad, and that's okay. But just FYI, sometimes, and we're also building Michaelie's character, so it's probably going to be sad to a degree.
You know what? I'm gonna make no promises.
Hey, and that's okay.
On whether or not it's sad or happy.
It could be whatever you want it to be.
I did make so my first D&D character died on Friday. What a rite of passage.
Tragedy.
It was very sad. And I had to pull a new character out, and the character that I chose, her backstory actually isn't too sad. There's only like a couple deaths.
Oh, so. Only a couple.
And she doesn't know that they were murders. So she's not sad about them too badly.
That's good. That's good job, Michaelie.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm so proud of you.
It's a good one. I'm also accidentally doing a British accent for that character now, so fuck me.
Hey, it's a learning opportunity.
It is.
I saw a wonderful meme on our Twitter. By the way, we have Twitter. Feel free to follow us. I run it. About trying to do an accent, and someone's like, oh, good, amazing fantasy accent, and it's like you're just trying to do a Scottish accent, but you're not quite there.
Not right.
Not quite right.
No.
It's
I
fine.
just wanted to make her sound different from my other character, and I was put on the spot with the introduction. I hadn't even given her ability scores yet.
Who is she? We don't know.
Who is she? I didn't know, so I was like, fuck, I guess she's British.
Yep.
That's it. Great times.
I mean, hey.
Hopefully, her backstory's not that sad. Maybe today's will not be that sad. We'll see.
And last but not least, we curse. So.
Have we not yet?
I don't know. I don't keep track.
It's a good time.
Just FYI, I guess. I don't know. I feel like
it needed to be said.
Yeah, sure.
We're rated R. Something I learned before we started, actually, that I said to Claire during our test.
Yeah.
Critical Role apparently is rated R. Didn't know that. I should have guessed, but
Makes
I
sense.
didn't know that. Yeah, I have tickets to go see it on Thursday.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so fucking excited, but I was checking and it was like, we will ID you.
Oh,
like, why the fuck are they IDing me?
Have you ever been to a rated R movie?
I don't think I've been to a rated R movie in theaters. So they were like, if you look 17, we will ID you. I'm probably gonna get ID'd.
I don't think I've. Well, also you're dressing up for this, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna dress as Vixalia. I made little feathers and everything. It's good time. I'm excited.
Very good, very good.
I got my roommate. I am helping them dress up as Beauregard, so they're using a lot of my costume pieces.
We will always
and my shirt.
Always talk about Critical Role here, but
yeah,
we're not building a D&D character this week, so maybe we should put it on pause so that we can build this character, Michaelie.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous!
So yes, please stay engaged, chat, give us your thoughts and feedback as we're going through this build. We'll definitely ask for your advice on many things. So yes.
Especially for names. Y'all did a great job with names last week. Hopefully honestly, we won't give you 8 names in a row.
Who knows, right?
Oh man.
Who knows what's gonna happen? Okay. So Michaelie.
That's me.
Can you roll me a D10?
A D10.
Or you actually roll a D12. And
a D12?
Yeah, because we're making sure that we're not rolling the same playbooks, which if we're comparing to D&D, your class essentially, there are 12 because we're only looking at the initial roster of playbooks. But we don't want to. So if you roll a 2 or a 6, re-roll.
I rolled a 3. What is that one?
You are going to be the divine.
Ooh! Okay. I like it.
Have you played the divine before, Michaelie?
I actually have, and that character is maybe possibly dating Claire's character.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I don't want to say we haven't played more Monster of the Week than we have D&D.
We've played a lot more other TTRPGs as opposed to Dungeons and Dragons, though.
Yeah, we have played a lot of Monster of the Week though, and one of our Monster of the Week, we've only done like one, I think. One?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done a lot of 1 or 2 shots for Monster of the Week, and one of them is insane in that
it's the New York sitcom.
It's a New York sitcom. Just on accident. That's just
yes.
It's just how it's.
Can I explain how all of our characters met, if I can remember correctly?
You could try. Before you do before you do that though, there's a mechanic in Monster of the Week where your characters have history with each other called histories, and you tell each other at the beginning, this is how I think our characters know each other, and then maybe you ask a question. So with that, go into the thing, Michaelie.
Okay, so normally your histories happen over the course of like a year, or like, you know, maybe different times. Maybe your histories that y'all were like siblings or something. Our histories all happened in the span of one night. Oh god. It was like chaos. I was the divine, Claire was the
mundane.
Mundane. Mm-hmm. There was a spell slinger that was a frog. Mm-hmm. There was a monstrous that was basically like a shapeshifter that shapeshifted into like other cryptoids, but like more like a werewolf kind of thing.
Sort of.
Instead of like not on purpose shapeshifting usually.
Yeah.
Or more like Monster Girl.
Yeah.
From Invincible.
Yeah.
Where it was like it took a toll on them.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was everybody, right? That was everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember what the catalyst was that made things happen, but a fire broke out because, like, your character and somebody else was in the building.
I decided that my character was a firefighter.
Yes.
I think that was the catalyst actually. Was me saying my character is a firefighter.
Yes. Your character and the frog the spell slinger were both in the building, as well as because in that apartment building the monstrous lived, and the apartment caught on fire, and they thought that the monstrous was the bad guy, and you saved the frog's life.
Mm-hmm.
And
though I didn't realize that the frog was actually saving my life.
Yes. But yes, you all both saved each other's lives. And the monstrous was in there, and one of y'all, or I saw that they were actually not a bad guy, because I came there to look for, as a divine, I was sent by my god to come and protect this being that was supposed to be like, you know, their purpose was for a, they had a crucial role to play in events to come. And so I decided that person was the frog.
Mm-hmm.
And I came to protect the frog. The frog was safe. I saw who saved the frog, which was Claire's character, and I decided that with my little knowledge of how humans worked, that to tell somebody that you, they like thank them, you kiss them, because right, that's what you do when you like a person, is you kiss them. I was like, I like this person, so I kissed Claire's character.
Because and, I decided to pick that the history was that they're romantically involved, which let's jump into your character build, Michaelie.
Yeah, it's becoming a long explanation. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, I mean, that's the dynamic of people, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it for sure is. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah. Michaelie, are you ready to lead this transition?
Sure.
Alright.
I guess so. I'm ready.
Okay. Let's go! That was great, Michaelie.
Oh, are we here?
Oh, yeah, we're here.
I wasn't paying attention.
I know, you looked like you were really in your vibe, so I was
focusing on something else because I had to get something set up, and I didn't even realize I'm,
outstanding.
Yep. Well, there you have it. Transition.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Divine.
Look at this. This is the playbook for the divine.
Wild.
I don't know what's happening. This is very cool, though. Cheers!
Cheers!
There's a cute animation happening on our screen. I didn't realize we had that.
Oh, mio.
I don't know what to do. Thank you. Michaelie can't see what's happening. Welcome to our stream. We're building a Monster of the Week character that Michaelie is going to play in a one-shot next week. Thank you so much for cheering.
It by rolling randomly. Yay.
We got bits. Okay, thank you, Marshall. Thank you for telling us what happened.
That's what those are.
Wow.
I read about those somewhere.
I didn't link this because I don't know how to do anything, but let's celebrate with a little ghost spud. What do you think about that, Michaelie? All right.
Good time.
Is it working? Look at that! Look at that ghost spud! Pretend that that's the animation for the bits.
There you go. There you
go. Beautiful. All right, Michaelie. I'm just gonna let this ghost spud sit here for a couple more seconds, and then we'll bop off of it. But thank you for hanging out, and feel free to continue to be here as we build this divine Monster of the Week character.
I'm excited!
Okay, so.
I almost just dropped everything that is super valuable onto the floor.
That would be terrible. That would be so bad. Okay, so Michaelie, can you tell me about can you read this little blurb about the divine at the top?
Sure. Okay. The divine. I am the light, the sword. I am sent to defend the meek from darkness. All evil fears me, for I am its end.
That is you. That I feel spooky.
That's what I wanted. That's what I was going for. It's
All right,
spooky
sweet,
vibes.
sweet, sweet, cool. Cool. So the divine, we are. I keep saying we, but this is you. You are.
It's a weird time.
You're otherworldly, mayhaps. And you get as a divine, you get all of the basic moves, which those are listed next to our ability score ranks here on the left side of the page. You get three divine moves. So we will be rolling for those. So if you could roll 3d8, and if you get any 8s, please roll again. And if you get any similar ones, please re-roll one of them.
Ooh, I'm
Beautiful.
doing a purple set. Thank you. You said 8s and similar ones roll again. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. I'm good then. I got a 2. Do you want me to just go one by one?
Yeah. Alright, so
Okay.
you got a 2. This sheet is laid out differently than the other ones.
Yeah, so it's
My
the
brain's
ones that are like,
confused.
yeah. It
Alright.
goes in 2 columns for the moves.
You said 2?
2.
Alright, you get something called Angel Wings.
My other character had that one.
Is this not the reason that you made a divine in the past?
I wanted to be able to fly.
Michaelie likes to fly, just in general.
Well, I think it's cool, but this is more like teleporting.
Right,
Kind of,
so-
is what I guess my other character did.
Yeah, so with Angel Wings, you can go instantly to anywhere you've visited before or to a person that you know well. When you carry 1 or 2 people with you, you have to roll plus weird. On a 10 plus, all of you go where you wanted to. On a 7 to 9, you don't quite manage it. Either you are all separated or you all appear in the wrong place.
That could be so much fun with a failure.
It would be so fun. It feels like
Very good time.
what's it called in Harry Potter? Do you know?
Oh my God, what's it called?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it starts with a T. It's fuck. Does somebody know what this is? No, that's something different.
All I can imagine is them touching the port key.
Well,
It's not the same. It's
There's
different.
the port keys, but there's also they do the little circle thing when they were training how to do it, and you can't do it on campus except for Dumbledore because he's badass or whatever. But you could do it up in the tower. I don't know what it's called.
Why are we so? We're not dumb, but kind of.
You just didn't want to talk yourself down.
Yeah, down. Negative self-talk is whoa.
What'd you do?
I just highlighted so much more than I meant to. Yes!
Apparition! It doesn't start with a T.
Hello, Mark. That's the one. Thank you. It's like Angel Wings is
Apparition.
It's similar to apparition, yeah. In a
It does,
different
except if you
world,
apparate
maybe.
wrong, you can seriously get injured. This you just get mixed up and confused.
Right.
Apparition, you can lose an arm.
Yeah, the apparition starts with a T, friends.
I don't know why I thought it was a T. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
It has a T in it.
It does. Yeah, it does have a T in it. You're right. All right, let's get that next move for you. What'd you roll?
Oh yes. So the next one was a 4.
A 4. Smite.
Ooh.
All right.
This is so funny. No offense to anybody who is a paladin staying out there, but me personally, I've never understood paladins. I currently play with one, and all I understand about paladins is that they are fighters who smite. And so I think it's really funny that now I'm going to be playing not a paladin, but a character that has smite.
So, as the playbook says, smite means that your body and divine weapon always count as a weakness against the monsters you fight. So your unarmed attacks are 2 harm, intimate, hand, messy. And with the with Monster of the Week, all of the attacks or weapons have tags that I think are sometimes relevant for the keeper if there's like a certain monster that's has a weakness to silver or to iron, or it's you're stealthing and it's a loud weapon. There are tags.
Yeah.
So the tags that you have is intimate, hand, and messy.
It's gonna be a lot, but I gotta be right up.
Oh my gosh, you fight with your hands. I have no idea,
Honestly,
Marshall. I don't know why anyone wouldn't want to play the divine.
My other divine is really cool. I made her. She has a third eye whenever she goes into her, like, godly mode thing. And it's a great time. Her name is Cassandra. And she doesn't understand metaphors, and it's wonderful. She understands nothing about human customs. Love it. I love the divine.
Divine!
I'm excited.
I'm happy that you're excited and not nervous, because you were so nervous earlier.
Well, I'm still nervous, because now I have to think of how to make her different from Cassandra.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your last move, Michaelie? What'd you roll?
My last one is a 5.
5? Okay, you got
Yeah.
Soothe. Oh, okay. So when you talk to someone for a few seconds in a quiet voice, you can calm them down, blocking any panic, anger, or other negative emotions they have. This works even if the thing that they freaked out about is still there, as long as your voice can be heard.
That's pretty awesome!
So this is a perfect example of how Monster of the Week is more interaction driven, because I don't know, I feel like the I don't know, this feels like your moves are super cool for any playbook you pick, but a lot of them are not necessarily based on a role, but on an action that you take, or like a thing that you do in a situation that fits. And, you know, when you're hunting monsters, there are plenty of moments when people are scared.
Yeah.
And I love that.
I love that. Really cool. You talk to someone. I wonder what defines someone. Like, can I talk to, like, a monster?
That's a good point. There are a couple different moves that specify that you can, I think it's...
use it on monsters?
On the Chosen, I think you can... There's a move called Trust Me, or something like that, where you can tell them the truth. You can tell a person the truth, and then you roll, and if you roll a total success, which is a 10+, then they'll fully believe you. If you roll a mixed success, which is 7 to 9, you
gotta, like, do something
believe
for
you,
them.
but you have to do something in the moment. But it specifies it's a person, so this doesn't specify. So that would probably
be someone.
Right.
So who is someone? I'm gonna have to talk with our keeper about this.
Yeah.
Probably in the moment. Be like, does this person count? Can I soothe them?
Exactly.
This would be a great, like, diplomat kind of person. Like, I got really into, I don't know if anybody's seen the TV show Shadow and Bone, but I watched it over the summer from Claire's recommendation, and I recently got the whole series, and I'm on the last book, and so a lot of it is about, like, kings and power and, like, negotiation, and this would be a really great, like, thing for that kind of shit. But obviously we're not in the Grishaverse or Renaissance times.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Ooh. Though.
Now I'm just gonna have a halfway British accent stuck in my head all night, and you're gonna have to hear it, and it will be bad, but it's fine.
I love it. You know, it's a great time.
It is a great time. All right, so these are your 3 moves.
Nice.
As the divine. Something else I wanted to mention, because it's on it's on the left side of this sheet, and I don't want us to go over it. One of the other mechanics you can use for Monster of the Week is called Luck. So you can use it to change any roll to a 12, or you can use a luck point to negate all of the damage, or harm, as it's called in Monster of the Week, from any, like, injury sort of thing. But some of the playbooks have, like, a special feature when you use a luck point, and the Divine has one. So, when you spend a point of luck, you get word that your mission requires something difficult that must be done by you specifically and very urgently. So, that's a cute, fun flavor thing.
We haven't gotten to what the mission is yet. That's something that I'm going to have to roll for. I'm really excited about that, because that was my other character. Her mission was that one of the other hunters had a crucial role to play. So if, I guess, I used luck, then my mission to protect that character would probably, like, come into play urgently.
Exciting. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I love it. I love it.
Let's let's roll for your gear.
We don't pick here.
So that, I know. The dice will pick. Your D6 will pick, and if it's a 6, then you're gonna have to roll again.
Okay, I'm doing a lot of I have these cute little dice that Claire got me so long ago for my birthday last year. They give me, like, a very, like, ethereal vibe. I feel like it fits for this.
That was the intention.
I got a 4.
A 4. Okay. You get a 5 demon bag.
What is a 5 demon bag?
I have no clue. But
anybody know what a 5 demon bag is?
I think it might be a magic thing, because it deals 3 harm, close magic, holy, which 3 harm is pretty good for a weapon in Monster of the Week. I feel like that's on the higher end.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, it is. It is.
Also, all of the gear for the Divine is 3 harm, which is just so cool. So you're just gonna be dealing all the harm, Michaelie.
Because you only get 1 gear, right?
Yes,
you get 1
true.
divine weapon. Your class, you have fucking, like, 3 weapons.
I do have 3 weapons. You're right.
Yeah. So, you know, if I'm only gonna have 1 weapon, it better be fucking good.
This is interesting because it's the least, like, it's your divine weapon, right? So it has some importance to your character. It's the least clear about what it means.
Yeah, what is this?
Because, like, I could see, like, a flaming sword. Like, yeah, that's a divine weapon. Of course it is. But a 5 demon bag.
6 demon... I'm finding a 6 demon bag. What the fuck is a 5 demon bag? Why is it not telling me?
What's the difference between 5 and 6 demon bag? Anybody know?
6 is an experimental rock. It's an album by an experimental rock group. Man.
All right. Oh, okay. Of course, where do you go? Where do you go when you don't know? You probably
go to Reddit,
end up on Reddit, right? Yep. So I say that, and then I don't find the thing I was reading. I saw something about...
It holds elemental demons.
Yes.
I
like
did see that it is,
like 5...
reference.
At one point it was 5 demons, and now they're in the bag. You've got a bag of demons?
Got a bag of demons?
Why do you have a bag of...
It's a 5 demon bag. I literally have 5 demons in a bag. I have 5 demons!
Oh my gosh! Do we need to decide personalities for these demons?
Yes, they are Pokemon now, Mark! Now! Yes. I mean, it's my weapon, so I have to be able to use them. I think.
Are you gonna
do
name
I just
them?
let them? What?
Are you gonna name them?
Oh, yes. But I don't... I'm so, like... I'm
Just trying to figure out.
trying to process, like, what...
Do you want to name them right now, or do you want to wait to name them?
Let's get Beelzebub. Very good. Man. Okay. There's like so much going through my brain right now. So you just pull out a demon, like one at a time, and the demon comes.
I think it's kind of up to you how it manifests.
Works.
Yeah, like do you want it to be like one of those things where you open the bag and a spirit orb comes out and attacks somebody and comes back, or do you want it to literally like there's a visual sort of like demon thing that like interacts with you? Or I think that's up to you how it feels.
Yeah. So it's a lot of harm and it's close and
yeah,
cold.
and also chat if you guys have ideas about what a 5 demon bag attacking someone would look like. Feel free to tell us.
The Spice Girls. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I want to sit on this.
Okay.
Maybe if y'all have ideas, send them in, and then maybe once we like have the full like all of the things rolled, we can come back to this.
Yes.
And think some more, because I need to like simmer on some of these ideas that are running through my head right now, because right now they're all just threads and everything's going crazy. That's kind of something that I'm thinking too, Mark. I'm also thinking some other things.
Okay.
Because it's magic.
We'll circle back to this, but oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Keep telling us thoughts. We'll continue.
I'm a demon slayer. I'm the demon keeper.
The demon keeper. Also, side note, which I know you'll love, just because it's good, is that you get divine armor. So you have 1 armor, holy, and it has a look that's specifically suited to your divine origin.
Nice.
So that's cool.
Okay.
So this means
we haven't done an origin yet.
No.
Or is it? Oh, I picked that.
Yes, I think so. I think so. Yeah. So this is cool because in Monster of the Week, you'll get dealt however much harm, right? And it's up to you to know that you have armor, and to take it away unless the attack is to harm. Ignore armor because it's some sort of special attack. But just know that you have armor, because I didn't realize I had armor the first time I played.
Oh no!
I'm just gonna highlight it for you.
Thank you.
There you go.
I think I will not forget, because my one character that we've played in our long-term campaign did not have armor for the longest time. And she almost died like every fucking battle. So, until finally I leveled up and took a move from another playbook so I could get armor. Because I needed to stop being dragged behind.
You only have 7 harm, and then when you hit 8, then you out. 7.
You fucked. You fucking
so
died.
Little in comparison. You know? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, next thing
Good
that we
times.
need to do, Michaelie,
Okay. I'm here for it.
is we need to pick your mission. Because you are on Earth for a purpose, so
I'm ready.
give me a D6.
Where did I come from?
And if
Where
it's
do
a
I
6, re-roll.
Okay, I'm gonna roll this one because it's dark and spooky.
Spooky. Okay.
But like purplish. I just like the color purple. It's a 1.
A 1.
Yes.
Okay, so you are here to fight the schemes of an adversary.
Ooh, okay.
Interesting.
Adversary.
Who is this adversary? This is something we need to come back to.
I feel like now I have to come up with this whole, like world-based things of, like, who are the bad guys, who are the good guys, and, like, am I a good guy? What fucking dimension am I coming from?
Yeah.
Damn! Okay.
You know, I know we said maybe we wouldn't need as many help. We wouldn't need as much help with names this week, but I think we're gonna need a lot of help. Which, the way we do names, chat, is that we, will roll for the first letter, and then you guys go suggest in the names, but we'll come back to this adversary, in case there's any more elements that the playbook tells you we need to consider. Okay. So, normally Monster of the Week sheet playbooks have two pages at least. So, to the next page.
Hey.
All right. Oh, that's it. That's it.
Yep.
Do you want to go back and pick those things, or do you want to pick your name first? Because the next thing we have here is getting started.
Ooh. Well, could we do the look and stuff?
Yeah, let's do the look, because that might influence our name, yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll help figure out, because what I look like gives me a good idea in my brain of who I am, who I want to be.
Alright, so we're on this center column on our sheet here if you're attempting to follow along. I keep saying our because habit, but your character, your look. Can I get a D4?
D4. Alright. I rolled a fucking 1, but that can't be a bad thing, right?
You're human. Your look is human.
Okay.
So the other choices were marked by divinity, inhuman, or any look you want. So you look human.
That makes things a little easier.
Just a smidge, you know.
Just a smidge, you know.
Okay. So for your eyes, give us a D8.
Ooh. I like the way they do this for Monster of the Week. They give you options for, like, what kind of eyes you have, but it's more like you're reading a book than, like, they're describing, like, your eye color or something.
Yeah.
I got a 7.
You have glowing eyes.
Okay.
Oh, cute.
I wonder, does she wear sunglasses at night?
You know? Alright, now I need a D6 for what your clothes look like.
D6. I'm on it. I got a 2. I'm rolling so fucking low. But I guess this is the only time it's fine.
You have a perfect suit.
I'm in a suit?
Yeah.
That's sexy. Let's go.
That's so fun.
Fucking hot.
Yeah, I'm getting very, you don't have to go this direction at all, but I'm getting, like, the demons from Supernatural, like, vibes with, some of these things, except for the opposite of glowing, it would be, like, black
like dark eyes.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe it is in relation to demons. Obviously, she has the demon bag.
Yeah, why do you have this bag of demons?
I have a bag of demons. I think she's like a demon slayer kind of thing. Like, it's a job for her. Like, her creation is to fight demons and, like, capture them. And so these are ones that, like, she is tamed. The ones in her little bag are ones that she is tamed and is able to, like, use for a purpose, but normally she, like, takes them back to, like, hell or wherever, like, whatever, like, abyss they're from. But she's, like, the keeper of demons. And so she's here on Earth to fight them. And maybe there's, like, one that's getting, like, a little too rowdy or whatever.
Alright.
It's, like, a leader or something. That's the start of ideas that are coming in my brain.
So, and normally we roll for pronouns, but because you're building this character that you're gonna play, you want she/her pronouns, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which Monster of the Week is cool because they include pronouns on the sheet. That's all.
That's nice. It is nice. Yes, but I like an ascended demon. So she's more like her suit's probably like a lighter color, or maybe like red. Like she's not a demon, but she's not an angel.
She's
like
divine,
somewhere
though.
in the middle. Huh?
She's divine.
She is divine, yeah. She's divine, but she's not like angel or demon. She's a middle, like she's a keeper, a demon keeper, more so, I guess.
I need to. I'm writing some of these notes on the edge where you can't see them.
Yeah.
Well, you can see them.
Yes. She's like a jailer for the demons. Which is why this, but like more fancy. She's like a suit. Ignis Solus. Hello, Kirby.
Good. All of the 1, 2, and 3. Good. Great. Very
good
amazing.
Things, good things.
Thank you for the appreciation for the joke.
Yes. I'm excited. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking at the very least like shaved sides with like maybe like top not buzzed, but like something like she's very like classy.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh man.
All right.
Man.
Okay. All right. So do we wanna roll for her name? Okay.
I think she's just a one name kind of girl.
One name. Yeah, I was thinking about, so last week with Mia, we rolled for first name and last name. For my character, we rolled just a first name, and I was like, oh, didn't think about last name, but I think she's also a one name.
One name.
I
mean, she's just a divine being. She's not like.
I don't think she needs the last name, or if she has one, it's like made up on the spot.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. So
probably just uses like Jones as her last name. Yes, my last name is McLovin.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine this character feels very like direct and a little intense? I don't know if
intense. Just I want her to be intense and like fucking like she's on a job. This is like her mission is her life. That's her only
more
purpose.
Serious.
Yeah.
Okay.
She got a suit, man. She's the most serious you can be.
If you got a suit, you gotta be serious. There's nothing else to say.
Come on. I'm gonna make a joke about McCombs people, but I was like maybe like 2 people would understand.
Yes, the university that Michaelie and I went to, business school, which I went to the business school.
So I was in the business school.
But the suits.
Suits.
Serious,
they always wore fucking suits.
Serious suits.
Rain or shine, heat or snow.
Yeah, listen, I didn't like that part. I loved a lot of parts about it, but I didn't like the suits part. I protest the suits, but you know they were required for a lot of events. You had to wear a suit, and I was just like, listen, not for me, not today.
Because y'all. You're more the creative part.
It's, you know, sometimes it feels like a suit stifles creativity, but it can also just be hot, evidently, because your character's in a suit, and
fuck yeah,
right,
she's in a suit. She's a business lady.
She's
got
things
to do.
Michaelie's character is a business lady.
Business lady. I need to find a suit jacket I can wear. Suit.
Do you have a suit?
I don't think I have a suit. I have a skirt and a top, but I don't think I have a suit jacket. Damn it.
Should have gone to business school.
Goddamn shame.
Where it was a requirement.
Yeah. Ooh, I just finished season 2 like a week or 2 ago of Umbrella Academy. Very good show. Yeah. I was in my head picturing like God, what's her face? Hansel, and his partner. From Umbrella Academy?
Oh, you said...
Or was Hansel the girl?
No, Hansel I think is correct. But my brain said Hansel and Gretel?
I almost
Umbrella
said Hansel
Academy?
and Gretel, and then I was like, that's not right. It's fucking that duo. I was thinking about her a little bit. The girl who's a bitch and terrible.
Has a new...
And Hazel Cha-Cha!
Hansel.
Let's go!
Yes, Cha-Cha.
Yeah, I was
oh
thinking
my
about
God.
Cha-Cha. Just in, like, vibe. Not a terrible person, per se, but maybe doesn't have the right set of morals, but that's because she's got a job, and also, you know, she's not fucking human. She doesn't give a shit about what the humans need.
Of course. Okay, your name. Are we ready to roll for your letter? For your divine name?
What dice I'm gonna use? This feels like an important one.
It's a D100, please.
All right. I'm gonna use these ones.
Beautiful.
I got a 4.
A 4? That's an A.
An A.
All right.
Oh,
Chat.
I like it.
We require your assistance. Please help us determine what Michaelie's character's name is going to be. She's a classy lady whose name starts with an A.
Probably spends most of her time in hell. Divine being.
A.
Not quite angel, not quite demon. Starts with an A.
Starts with an A. All right. Wow. Do you want to, in the meantime, let's roll for your ratings.
All right.
So,
I'm here for it.
D6, please.
Oh, that's right. Rolling for ratings means I have to roll something. I got a 2.
All right. Okay. So you're pretty cool, and you're pretty tough. Oh, that's right. Divine is always tough.
Really good.
Always +2 on tough.
Yeah. You're badass. Okay.
Exciting.
I'm cool. I'm tough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little weird, which means I can do magic decently. At least not terribly.
Yeah, you got the standard, which this feels like it fits with the story that you're building right now.
Yes. I think it's kind of interesting though that one of the moves I have is to soothe. So I'm gonna have to.
Oh, that's.
I forgot about that.
Oh,
well,
that's
I got
right.
overwhelmed by the suit that I forgot that, like, oh yeah, also I soothe.
So if we remember, so you have a negative.
I don't have to
one
roll
cool.
anything for
You don't
soothe,
have to
though.
roll anything, but you're average at magic, and you have angel wings, which you do have to roll.
Oh man! Okay.
You got. I think you had.
Umbrella Academy is not an anime; it's a TV show. But I mean, it's got a vibe.
But it's based on a comic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a like anime vibe in some ways.
It kind of does. It's live action though. But it's definitely got the vibe of an anime for sure.
Damn.
All right, that's what your rating is, right? Let's double check.
Yes.
Yeah, you're cool and tough.
I'm cool and tough. I think
It would be really cool if it was animated.
Maybe a time.
Tangents on tangents. Okay, so.
But then you wouldn't get some of those fucking amazing actors. So
That is really true.
give and a take, you know.
It is true. But I think it's okay for there to be more than one version of media in existence. It's kind of cool to see how they're different, you know?
Yeah.
Like, for example, bringing it back to D&D, of course, Critical Role, just the like live people saying things, and then the animated series that they're doing. It would be cool. Like, I think I'm excited to see it. I think it would be cool to have it animated. Umbrella Academy, because it would just be really cool. You're right, Mark.
Yeah.
It would. There's so much potential.
That'd be a lot.
All right, Michaelie.
That's
In the
me.
meantime of seeing what your name is gonna be that starts with an A.
Yes. Please send us names that start with an
Please
A.
help chat. Please. SOS.
SOS.
Let's roll. Let's roll on our super fun cool table. Let's roll on the potato.
Ooh, okay.
And we got the spooky potato floating on the screen. Isn't he cute? What a spud bud. Ugh.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
if you're unfamiliar with what we mean when we say let's roll on the potato, would you like to tell them, Michaelie?
So the potato is personalized obscure traits about tenacious onions. Our characters are tenacious onions, and this table has personalized obscure traits for them to obtain.
Right. So we have a regular potato, which is more D&D inclined. If we roll on the potato and it doesn't make sense because of a reason that makes it feel like it's more for D&D, then we'll re-roll.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a list of random traits that we pulled out of the recesses of our brains and just
Yes.
or if we saw a character from anything, we were like, oh, this. And it's just a big list of traits and stuff. So we have a regular potato, but we also have a spooky potato with Halloween-themed spooky traits. Yeah. I think one of the ones on for my character build was that one of the characters in my backstory survived a crazy murder spree.
That's true.
Spooky potato. And normally we roll a couple times on the regular potato, but for this, what would you like to do, Michaelie?
I think I like the way, so far it feels like you and Mia both did the same thing, where it was 2 on each, on the spooky potato and the regular potato. So I think I'm going to do that as well.
Okay, what do you want to start with?
Let's start with the spooky potato.
Okie doke. Let's roll a d20, and I will let you know if you need to re-roll if we've already rolled something.
Yep. I got an 11.
Oh, great. Cool. This fits really well.
Really?
So, yeah, you're cursed somehow.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, that's not right.
Somehow. What if the part of the reason, because she's on Earth, right, to fight the schemes of an adversary.
Right.
What if she can't go home until she's defeated said adversary?
Is she okay? Is the adversary on Earth? Who cursed her?
I think her boss, the head honcho.
Okay.
Whoever's in charge down below was like, you can't come back to hell until you've dealt with this problem, because maybe she had a hand in him getting out and doing whatever the fuck he's doing.
Okay.
And so part of her punishment was this curse that you can't come back. Curse, loose terms. Yeah.
I mean, it's your character, whatever you want to do.
Oh man.
All right.
I love it.
Okay. Would you like another spooky or regular?
Let's do a regular.
Regular potato. All right, give me a D100 because we have so many more obscure traits.
I rolled a 50.
50? That's so
Yeah.
high.
It is. It's right in the middle.
Okay.
What is it? You look like concerned.
I'm not concerned. Wears a mask they never take off in front of other people.
Fuck yes! Let's go! That's so cool! Okay, yes. My roommate's gonna be like, what the fuck's happening? I like it. I think that's cool. I don't know what it looks like, but I think it's really sleek, probably, and probably definitely matches her suit. God damn it, am I building a paladin?
Oh my gosh.
I wish I liked paladins more. Sorry, y'all.
Oh no.
I think I'm building.
Yeah.
I'm building the monster league equivalent.
So, do you think this is tied to your curse at all? Food for thought. You don't have to do anything with that. Just a thought.
Yeah. Yes.
Or it can be totally independent and it's whatever you want. All right.
Yeah.
Another spooky potato.
And I thought about that too. Okay. Yes, please.
D20.
D20 is what's that number? It's an 8. I wish I had more light in this goddamn room.
Oh, great.
What is it?
Is possessed now. Oh, shit. Okay.
I'm thinking, I have thoughts. She's possessed. Okay, I'm gonna ruminate on this. I'm gonna think on this.
Okay.
I'm gonna think on this. And I'm gonna get back to you. I have ideas.
All right.
I have ideas. That's a good idea, Mark. I'm gonna put it in the brain and I'm gonna think on it.
Oofa.
This is so much.
There's so much happening. Okay. One more
potato.
One more potato. All right. A D100, please.
I'm so scared. I don't know why. Okay. A 27.
Okay. Oh, okay. This one's like the least intense of all of them.
Okay. Of all the things that I've gotten?
Yeah. It's that you have a tattoo you regret.
Ooh. Oh, I like it.
Whoopsies doopsies. Tattoo.
Ooh. I like the names, Mark. Or Marshall, sorry, I saw M and I went M name. I like them so far. I'm going to think.
Excite.
I have so much to think about.
Yeah. This is a lot to think about. You're right.
Think about a tattoo. I have thoughts on the tattoo, though.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I do.
All right.
I do.
Okay.
But it's not the way because I think I might have written this one.
Uh-huh.
Disclaimer, I don't have a tattoo that I regret.
Oh.
I don't have any tattoos. But I wrote this intending, the way that you have the Spring Breaker tattoo, and you're like, man, fucking hate that I got that. It looks ugly. I have a different thought in mind, though.
Or the no regrets.
Yeah, no regrets.
No regrets. What's the one? It's
No regrets.
No regrets. Yep.
Nope. Damn. Okay. I gotta think.
Let's
so much to
let's look back through what we have so far.
Okay. Biscuits, Jesus.
Why don't you introduce your friend, Michaelie? I don't know if everyone's met him yet.
Oh, yes. I don't know. He's been hanging out with me for the month of October, much to my roommate's joy. He's not my favorite decoration we have at the house, but he's the only one I could move in here. This is Biscuits, Bojangles, Bubba Gump Shrimp. He has 4 names because his mama has 7, my roommate. And so obviously he needed a lot of names. This is also her necklace. He makes really loud noises when he's turned on. He's currently turned off. Mm-hmm. I will not turn him on, no matter how much I am asked. But he's been here. And
he's just
everything.
There. Wow. I just have pumpkins.
I know, yours are cute. I need more decorations.
They're squishy.
No, I need to do something about my background. I'm figuring it out. It's a good time.
All right.
Biscuits.
Also, just because we don't do this in the middle of our streams very often, but I feel like we should. If you're just jumping in or recently jumped in to our stream, we are building a Monster of the Week character that Michaelie is going to play next week in a Monster of the Week one-shot for our Month of Monsters thing that we're doing in the month of October. Normally we build Dungeons and Dragons characters that sometimes we might play or they just exist. But this month we're building characters that we are playing next week. We've built my character a couple weeks ago, and we built one of our guests, Mia. We built her character last week, and then we have a guest keeper, or GM, Simone, who is going to be leading the one-shot next week. And definitely, if you're having a good time, feel free to follow us here on Twitch, or and on our social medias. They're all in our About page.
Yes.
Yeah, and we hope you're having a good time. Oh, and enjoying the chaos.
Yes, and if you have any A names, please send us them.
Yes. Haplo, it's the same time and day of the week for the one shot.
Next Tuesday, the 26th at 7 p.m. CST, 5 p.m. PST, if you're me.
And 8 p.m. EST and 6 p.m. MDT.
Holy moly. So many numbers. The ones we know for sure are 7 p.m. CST.
7 p.m. CST next Tuesday. It's gonna be so fun.
Yes,
yeah.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. Right. So, yes, I just want to do that because we just chat and build and be. We never say.
Yeah. But if you do want to follow us on our social media on the About page, please do. It's cute. There's also some character art posted of Claire's character that we built for the one shot next week. And on Thursday, we're posting Mia's. On Thursday, we're posting Mia's character art. And then sometime before the one shot, we'll be posting this character's art.
Yeah. Which, if you would like to suggest a name for this character,
we've got a couple great ones from Marshall so far.
It just starts with the letter A, and she's a classy lady who's a little intense and is divine.
She's a little intense, but also super sweet and soothing when she wants to be, apparently.
I imagine.
Maybe she just got a really nice voice, or whatever.
I was gonna say, I imagine that if she was inclined to, that she would have a really great ASMR channel.
Yeah.
Because I feel like her voice has got to be so.
It's like deeper.
Okay.
Vibes and like.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sure.
Nicer, softer, at times, but also harsher when she's like angry and shit.
Just everything.
Everything.
It's like the voice of a thousand voices.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. So to review, you are a divine, and you've got angel's wings, which means you can kind of apparate, teleport, be in a place you visited, or near person you have. You can take people, but you don't have to.
Yes.
If you carry people, though, you have to roll for it to be successful or not.
Mm-hmm.
You've got smite, which means you got your fists are weapons.
Fist of power.
This is fun. This is interesting though, because your divine weapon is also always counts as a weakness against monsters you fight.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? I think that's just might be flavor words, right?
My divine weapon is my demon bag.
Right,
so
but your demon bag already has a harm amount, so that's not. It's just flavor of saying
maybe
that.
I think it's because some weapons might like monsters might be immune to. Because like it's just like a baseball bat or
Right.
something like that. So I think they can't be immune to my weapons. Is what that's saying.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You can punch people and do extra harm though. Extra as in, I think normally it would maybe be 1 harm, if anything, for an unarmed. Whoa.
Mm.
My whole world just shook. My table shook.
Oh no.
Yes, and then you also have soothe, which is when you talk to someone for a few seconds in a quiet voice, they immediately feel better.
Mm-hmm.
And they calm down, even if the thing that scares them is right there.
Yeah.
Also, you have a 5 demon bag as your divine weapon, which you need to decide what that looks like, and if you need names of things or just what it looks like. You've got your divine armor. That is your divine armor part of your suit? Is it just like a
I think
piece
it
of your
is.
suit?
I think it's like built into my suit. My
Okay.
suit is like built into the lining of it.
Okay.
It's like thicker than a normal suit jacket kind of thing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And then you're here to fight the schemes of an adversary. So we need to figure out who that is too.
Yes.
And what are their schemes?
Mm-hmm.
It blows my mind that scheme from what I know, at least in the US, feels like it has a slightly negative connotation, but scheme in, I think the UK is a regular word.
Yeah.
Neutral positive word for just like a plan for something. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Words are so cool, you guys.
Weird times.
So, you gotta figure out what that plan is from your adversary.
Yes.
Maybe if you want to have them have a name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you want to roll for that now, actually?
Sure.
Alright. Do we want to roll for their pronouns and the letter?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright. Could I get a D100 and a D6, please?
All right, I'm gonna do the D6 first. For the pronouns is a 3.
A 3 for pronouns. They are non-binary. Specifically though, they, them.
Okay, makes sense because they are probably not human. And I got an 83 for their letter.
An 83. V.
V. Ooh, that's a good one.
All right, friends. We currently have two requests for name help. We've got Michaelie's character that she's playing, whose name starts with an A, and it's It's a one name deal, no last name.
Yes.
And she's the lady who's classy and intense. And then we also have the adversary who uses they them pronouns, and their name starts with a V.
Ooh, I like it.
Nice. All right. Cool.
Ooh.
I always forget that the builds for Monster of the Week is a less intense process than for Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. No, not as many things to roll for.
Which is kind of, it's nice, but it's also tough because then you have less things to go off of.
Yeah. Yep.
But because we've kind of gone through all of the the mechanics of things that we need to do, would you like, Michaelie, do you want to take a quick 10-minute break so that we can come back and dive into the story?
Yeah. No, that would be great.
So you can,
because I need a second to ruminate and think.
I was gonna say maybe you should go get some a snack or something, and then pace around your room while I go get water.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna take a quick 10-minute break to get water, snacks, whatever you want. Keep suggesting names, and we'll be back. We'll be back shortly. So see you in about 10 minutes, friends.
Yes. See you soon.
Nice.
Hello.
I got more water. I don't know what you did. Did you
Nice.
pace?
I did stand in a corner off screen and think for a moment, because I'm trying to wrap my head around all the thoughts that are happening. I don't even know, man. I don't
That's
even
alright.
know where to begin.
Well, welcome back. We hope you grabbed some snacks and water. And we are going to also delayed response, but thank you, Kirby. I agree. It is. Also, I agree that the BRB is the best screen we have because our Dragon Fern is super cute in her bat costume.
Yes.
In her bat mask.
And adorable. Yes.
Is she trying to be Batman? I don't know. Well, I don't know. But yeah. So we're back to building Michaelie's Monster of the Week character that we will be playing in a one-shot next week.
Woo!
We've gone through all the mechanics, and now we're hitting the story. So,
to
start off, would you like to select a name, Michaelie, from all of these wonderful suggestions from chat?
Yes. Oh my god, I've been reading through them, and I love all of them. Thank you, Marshall and Haplo, for sending them. They're very wonderful.
Very good.
Do you want me to read all of them, or should I just tell you what I like?
I want to know all of them.
Okay. So it is Angel, Artemis,
Okay.
Azray, we determined.
Mm-hmm.
Adia, Arctic, Akita, Aster, Ephraim, Aofen. Often. Okay. Andromeda, Advent, Aurora, and Abbott.
What are you thinking? These are all such good. You guys are so good at names.
I know.
Did you know that?
They're all really good names.
You guys are really good.
I kind of like Azray.
Okay.
Or. Actually, I think I like Azray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
that one's kind of fun. I like having a Z in the name because it makes it like, I don't know. It makes it feel more otherworldly-ish, or like biblical, I think, is what my brain says. I don't know why. Do you know what I mean?
I sort of know what you mean. I didn't realize I was going to be writing this in this thick font, but there you go. Now everyone knows your character's name is Azray. And we also have another character to be named.
Yes, my adversary.
Which their name starts with a V, and it looks like we have some V names here, so would you like to select those, Michaelie?
Marshall sent some wonderful V names, so thank you again. It's Ventus, Venus, Vesuvius, Virgo, Vigilance, Visage, Vortex, Vren, and Vorgol. I like so many of them. I don't know what to say.
I was gonna say, these are cool because some of them they don't feel as much like names, but the adversary, we don't know who they are yet, but it wouldn't make sense for them to have a human name.
Yeah.
Good job, Marshall. How'd you know?
How'd you know? Yeah, they're not a human, so they need to have an otherworldly name. Because they're like a demonic thing.
Yeah.
Creature.
Yeah.
Before I read all of these out loud, I was gonna go with Vigilance, because I thought that sounded really cool. But now I really like, I like Vorgol and Vren.
Oh, yeah. No, I like those too.
And Vren. I think that sounds kind of cool. Or Vortex. They all just sound really cool, but maybe not Vortex. Vortex feels like too much. I feel like this is like a quiet kind of adversary.
Okay. Are they like
a steady, controlled villain?
Are they like a big bad type? Or are they are?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's like the kind of person, like what they want to do, because So my thought on what they want to do is unleash the gates of hell and let all the demons loose. Which is why it's such a thing as me, a guard of the demons, is like, don't do that!
Please!
No!
Please don't!
And also that would, like, literally bring hell to Earth, so...
Right.
People will die.
You know, an age-old battle.
Yes. Yeah. It'll be hell on Earth. And... But I think he's going about it not in a chaotic, kind of, like, just, like, attacking everything kind of way. I think it's, like, a planned, like, calculated, quiet evil. So I think his name has to, like, or their name has to match that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm also, not gonna lie, in my head, because I've been reading fucking Shadow and Bone, I'm picturing the Darkling, and I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I mean, hey, nothing is original.
That's true. Not that kind of, like, not his kind of entirely way of it,
right,
doing it.
But media influences media.
Yes.
Forever, and just infinity.
Yes. I think that kind of villain.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I want his name to be Vorgel.
I like it. That also feels older, too.
Yeah. It's like an ancient name.
Nice.
Yeah, Vorgel.
Victor. That's his name.
His name
That's
is
their
Victor.
name. That's their name. And why is it that the last TV show I watched, what was it? Ah, shoot. I'm gonna forget.
The last TV show you watched.
The last TV show I watched, the villain was a terrible man, and so I have villain, terrible man in my brain.
Yes. Exactly. That's what my brain's saying. Because I was trying to think of another, because I was also drawing parallels to, not to this story, but to another story I was reading, to fucking President Snow in the Hunger Games series. It's all terrible man, you know?
Yeah.
Like, bad guys are just terrible men. But that's not... Yeah.
Happens.
Yeah. Rough times.
But not Vorgel. They are a creature of
they're
whatever. They're
demonic creature.
Yes. Okay. So where do you want to start, Michaelie, for this story? Do you want me to ask you questions, or you want to
Actually, you ask me questions. That'll help a lot. I think I do better whenever, like, you ask questions and I make shit up on the fly.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
How deep would you like to go into how old are you?
Ooh.
How old are you, and how long have you been on Earth?
I think I'm super fucking old. Like centuries at least. I don't know if, like, she's like dawn of time kind of like, you know, beginning of demons. I think she was created after demons to, you know, be a keeper. And so she was created with the one purpose. So demons are generally older than her. But, yeah. But she's fucking old, too.
Okay.
I think as for being on Earth, though, I think she's come to Earth, like, on different missions throughout her lifetime. Like, so she's been there, like, she came up in, like, you know, the 1800s and, like, saw the world and whatever, and she was there in, like, the 20s for, like, a year or two. I think now, though, she's only been on Earth for, like, a day or two max.
Oh, this is fresh?
Maybe. I think this is fresh. I think maybe, like, a week.
Do you think...
I think, like, a week.
So, something to consider,
yes,
is at the time of, or when we start a Monster of the Week game, before we begin, we go around and we talk about the histories, which is the middle bottom of the center column. It's on the bottom, on this page. Some some of them might have longer timelines. So I'm not saying that you should be on Earth for longer than a day. Let it be a day if you want, but keep in mind of how maybe you know people. Like, do you have contacts on Earth before you were cursed to be on Earth? Or, like, what is it? Did you know?
I think a week then.
A week?
I think she's been here a week.
And do you think that she has human contacts throughout the times that she visits Earth? Or...
I think probably, like, okay, thinking about, like, your sect or whatever, like, because your sect has been around for, like, a long time, right?
Right.
I don't remember when you said it was created. Like,
yes, it's old magic. The character I created is an initiate, and she's a part of a old magic and prophecy type sect. Yes. Pretty old.
I think she would have contacts in your sect.
Ooh, okay.
Like, maybe, but not from this time. Okay. Maybe that she, like, made in, like, the 50s.
Okay.
Or, you know, because your whole sect is about the end of the world, and part of what she's doing is, like, maybe not stopping the end of the world, but, like, stopping the demonic forces that maybe are trying to do that. And so probably, like, their things lined up in the past, and she maybe worked alongside a different initiate back in the day.
Okay.
And so you might not be the first person that she's worked with from the sect. In this kind of a fashion.
I know some of this might go off the page from what everyone can see, but I am writing down things.
Yeah.
It's mostly just so that we don't forget. Okay, so you think that she's familiar with Gwyn's sect?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I think she's familiar with, like, most of the like old magic kind of groups. I think she has, like, at least knowledge of, if they're, like, legit. And your group at least is a little bit legit.
Okay.
To her knowledge.
How long has she been pursuing Vorgol on their schemes? I love that word.
Ooh, okay. I think Vorgol is, like, one of those, like, creatures that's, like, always been a bad guy.
Okay.
Or whatever. Oh my god, I forgot she's possessed.
Oh, that's right!
We should start there. Before I go any further, we should start there.
Let's actually reread our these are from our potato rolls.
Oh my god, I can't read.
Our potato rolls are, it's a certain chart that we made. We have regular potatoes and we have spooky potatoes. Your spooky potatoes, you're cursed somehow, which we decided is that you're cursed to be on Earth until you defeat the adversary. Or until you defeat Vorgol.
Yes.
And then the other spooky potato is that you're possessed right now.
I have thoughts on that, though.
Okay.
And that's why I want to do that one before I get into anything else.
The two regular potatoes is that you wear a mask that you never take off in front of other people.
Yeah.
And that you have a tattoo you regret. But the possessed now, what are your thoughts?
Okay. She is a, like, demon warden, basically. Right?
Mm-hmm.
What if one of the demons knew she was going to Earth, and they hitched a ride in her body on the way out, and so now she and the demon are occupying the same body that is her, and it's just a, like, lesser demon. It's not like any of the, like, terrible big bad ones. The devil didn't fucking hitch a ride. But, like, there is a, like, just a, I think on the level of bad, it's more of, like, and, like, Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Like, you know, just inconveniences. Like, dumb. Like, I have a
dumb question.
Demon. Okay. Yes.
So
I maybe have an answer.
now I'm thinking about how it works in Supernatural with how they have to pick a body to possess.
Yeah.
Is how does it how is it your body, or is it a body that is you're possessing? Are you? I know you said that someone hitched a ride with you. Are you the possession?
I think no.
No.
I think that this is my body.
Okay.
I think I created this body, or I was created in this body. I can.
So it's like stored when you're not in it.
Yes.
When it's on Earth and you're not on Earth, but now it's
yeah.
Okay.
This is my body, my earthen body.
All right. So you're okay. So
yeah.
When you were cursed to be on Earth to hunt the adversary,
I was a little pissy about it. Maybe I talked my mouth too much to another one of the guys downstairs, and one of our prisoner demons overheard and was like, "This is my time. I'm gonna get out because she's getting out. I'm gonna follow her."
Okay,
and then it got fucked up.
Do you are aware that this other demon is in you?
I think that I can hear it in my head, and maybe it's just there, vibing, and we're just having
Do you talk to it?
Yes.
Out loud or in your head?
Ooh.
Is my character going to see yours and watch you have a conversation with yourself?
Yes.
Do I hear both
out
sides? Would I hear you and the demon? No, it's just you.
You just hear me you just hear my side, because it's just this demon in the back of my head.
Okay.
And it's just a devil on your shoulder, just trying to tell me to go do this, that, and the other.
You've got a devil on your shoulder.
Fuck off! I want to go do my own thing. But he's just hitched a ride and is just kind of hanging out until I take him back. But I can't go back because I've been cursed to stay on Earth until I kill the adversary. So I have to have this motherfucker in my head until I kill Mortal.
Having someone live in your body feels kind of intimate. Do they have a name? Do you know them?
Yes, they need a name.
Okay. Would you like to roll a d6 and a letter?
Yes.
Okay.
E6 is a 2.
A 2. All right. This is a lady. She, her.
A lady. Okay, I've got a lady demon in my head.
Uh-huh.
And her number is a 7.
Oh, you're rolling low. Nice.
I know. I could be a great cleric.
In this moment, yes. B. B is in bread.
Beelzebub's inside my head.
Beelzebub. All right, chat. If you have a bee demon lady name,
female demon lady,
demon lady in Azrae's head.
Yes, a demon lady name that can go inside my head.
Yeah.
That starts with the letter B.
B. All right, sick. Okay.
Great. Do you want to a second and then come back?
Yeah, we can come back to it. Do you want to address these other potato rolls, or do you want to go back to the other page with what we were?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So in connection with the mask, I was thinking. Okay. So never take this mask off. Also, I'm possessed. What if part of being possessed, Bertha?
Oh my god. I love it. Keep them coming, keep them coming.
It's a good time. Okay, part of being possessed, what if I have a... Oh, it's starting to come through on my face. Whatever her demonic form is, it's starting to show.
Okay, and that's the mask?
Yeah, and so I'm I put a mask on because I look cool and badass, but also.
Oh, so your face is getting weird, maybe ridges and things?
It's starting getting red veins or something like that, or
so you're trying to, the mask is to cover it up.
Yes.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
That's
yes,
cool.
I don't know what the mask looks like entirely, but it's yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what it looks like.
So the mask is to cover the other demon.
Yeah. Because having two demons in one body is more than what the body was prepared to take, I think.
Yes.
And
I feel
so
like that feels
it's
like I've
starting
something I've
to
seen
come
in
out.
Supernatural.
Wait, was that a thing in Supernatural?
I feel like there was an instance, or maybe it was in Buffy, where two souls tried to occupy one body and it just didn't work. But I'm not sure. It just feels like something that
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, it makes sense in a
It's great.
supernatural way.
I love how that works out. I don't know how we got there, but
Yes.
it makes sense. All right. What's the tattoo you regret?
Tattoo? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The tattoo, I think, has some link to, like, her purpose,
Okay.
maybe? Is that it was, like, it's a signifier of, like, what her role is in the, like, underworld org. That, like, and she's like, I don't like it. I wish I didn't willingly sign up for this shit. Like, I want
Oh,
freedom.
so it's like
a brand.
So you got this in the underworld, and you're like,
And it's like something that I got through my creation, I think. Or like I was created and then they were like, okay, you're gonna be this thing. And I was like, okay, go ahead, give me the brand, I'm ready.
okay.
And now I'm like, fuck, why the fuck did I just like walk up and do that? Like I was naive and dumb and I signed up for the army and I didn't want to do it.
Are you regretting it now that you're cursed to be on Earth? Is that what? Or were you regretting it before?
I've been regretting it for a little bit now. A little bit being a couple decades, maybe a century or two.
Okay.
But now she's like stuck on Earth and is kind of wanting to go back, and so she's kind of like, why do I want to go back? Like, I don't like it down there, but also like not used to being on Earth, and it's like, I don't like it here either, and so she's just kind of trying to find her place in the world. She's lost.
Aren't we all?
You know? She doesn't know where she belongs, and she doesn't want to have the brand saying that's where she's supposed to belong when it doesn't feel right, you know?
Yeah.
She doesn't feel like she had a choice in the matter.
Great. Love that.
Thanks.
All right, we have...
Not long and hard about it.
We have some suggestions. Do you want to wait, or do you want to pick a name for these?
Yeah, let's pick a name for the demon in my head.
Bertha!
Bertha. Did you want to read them?
No, you can. I just got excited.
Bertha. Bertha, Bethel, Bactria, Bale, Belfast, Banweir, Bersha, and Bade. I feel like Bersha is like fantasy Bertha.
Is that what you did, Marshall? Oh my god.
I do actually though. I really liked the name. I don't know. I felt like I like paused on it because I was like, oh, that sounds cool. I like the name Belfast. I think that's a really cool name.
All right.
I want to do that one.
Belfast.
I think the demon in my head is named Belfast.
This is, you know why this is great?
Why?
Because if you were talking to yourself and you're like, just shut up, Belfast. That's a place in Ireland. So, you'll sound great talking to Belfast.
Sure. Is our campaign set in Ireland?
No, I don't know actually.
We should talk about where this. I don't know where she's setting this up in, but it'll be a good time.
Why not next week?
Damn. I just assume now the one campaign that we did that's like a full campaign and not a bunch of little one shots was set in Washington, and now I feel like Washington State, and now I feel like I assume all Monster of the Week campaigns are set in Washington State. So You know, Marshall, we can try to have Irish accents if we do one in
Oh, you've been
Ireland,
working
but
on my Irish
I think
accent?
Claire will beat us all.
Oh, you've been working on my Irish accent. It's still really bad.
It's pretty good.
It's
Better than I can do.
It's like when you learn a new accent, and it's like the most general one, closely tied to stereotypes of that accent. That's the first one you get. That's where I am right now. I'm trying to learn the
dialect.
Yeah. And I get nervous, and then it just becomes more stereotyped, and I'm like, this is not right. This is inaccurate. I'm butchering it, and I've made up my own fantasy accent at this point.
You know?
That's all.
I did that. I had an ethereal genasi that we played like a couple sessions with in that campaign, and I was like, I'm gonna try an accent. I don't know what it is, but you know what? She's from a fucking another plane of existence, so that's where her accent's from.
Who knows?
Her accent is from there. Yep. So it's a good time.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh yes.
Actually, something I love to do. I have all of these little books that prop up either my son who's chilling by the window or these pumpkins. One of them is The Language of Flowers, which is just a bunch of poems about flowers. I love to read them in different accents to practice, and it's rough time, especially when you are attempting an Irish accent and then you attempt a British accent, just in the vague sense of practicing accents. It's rough. It's really rough. I'm not good at it, but I'm trying, and that's all that matters.
It's a good time.
It is a good time.
I do that in my car a lot whenever I'm driving to and from work. I'll start to read signs and billboards in whatever accent I'm working on, and it's a time. I think people next to me think I'm a little crazy whenever I'm stuck in traffic and just talking to myself, but
I mean, it would only be a little concerning if you had your window rolled down.
That's true. I did do a thing. I started doing a thing because I have to walk a little bit where I park when I get home. And I pretend I'm talking on the phone in different voices and accents.
Great. Love that.
So people think it's she's just on the phone, and I don't know. Has a weird voice.
It's not weird if you believe it's not.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're right.
All right, back to the character build.
Yes.
All right, let's jump back over here. All right.
Did I hit all of my rolled for things though?
I think what do you mean?
The things that I rolled for on the potatoes.
Oh, yes, you did.
Okay.
Cool. So we were in the middle of trying to figure out Vorgol's how long the schemes have been going on, and how long you've been chasing them.
I think Vorgol's my oldest adversary. We were created as opposites or something like that. But they're, because I feel there's always in media when it has to do with angels and demons, there's the age-old war going on, and so both of us are basically soldiers on opposite sides of the war. And I feel we were created as opposites, created in a similar vein, and then, but then for different sides. And so they're a more demonic version of me.
Okay.
But whereas my goal is to capture and guard demons, their goal is to free them. And allow them to rain havoc. So they're not entirely a demon themselves in the same way that I'm not entirely an angel.
Oh, you're comparing yourself to an angel more so than a demon?
More so than a demon.
Why are you in the underworld then?
Because I'm a guard. I keep them down there. I guard the gates. I think I guard the gates between the mortal plane and
Oh, okay. Okay. So did you do something to... Is this post a punishment, or is it just what you took?
It's just like I've never known anything else.
Okay.
It was made for this post. Like it's what I was
gotcha.
created for.
All right.
Yeah. And so sometimes I go to Earth because someone's escaped or something.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right. So let's see.
Mhm.
Why are you good at soothing people? Is it just that your intensity is soothing, maybe?
I think the calm in the face of like danger is like something that like, you know, there could be like absolute chaos, gunfire, like full on war raging, and she'd still be calm and like level-headed about it. Because she knows what to do, or at least will give off that impression. She's never gonna show weakness or like.
So it's
fear.
not necessarily that you're sweet and kind. It's just that you are like a force to.
I'm a strong.
Rely
yeah.
on. You're reliable.
Like, yeah, someone that you can like look to and be like, everything's gonna be okay because they know what the fuck they're doing.
Even if they don't.
Oh. Even if they don't.
Okay.
Because she's not gonna show that. She's not gonna let you know that. I think she's got layers upon layers like built up.
Okay. And
yeah.
I know we touched on this a bit earlier, but what exactly does your suit look like? Like, what do you said that maybe do you have a fade? Like, is your hair on top long, or is it short? What's the...
I think...
Like, just one shaved side, or maybe two shaved sides, and like...
I think, yeah, it's like shaved around the sides, like all the way around.
Okay.
And then it's like fluffy on top. But like, controlled? I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. I don't know how to describe this. I don't know how to describe hair. I have one hairstyle.
Is it like floofy?
It's not like floofy like our artificer was that we built that. But it's like a little. She looks gay. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like butch gay is what she looks like. Think of that in your mind. A butch girl in a suit with shaved sides. That's what she looks like.
Are they? Yeah, Marshall. Are they pinstripes or what's the? Is it a black
pinstripes?
Suit? What's the?
Oh, pinstripes.
Pinstripes.
All the way. I'm thinking either red or white pinstripe suit. Probably white, right? That'd be right. Maybe it's a white pinstripe suit with a red top. I think that's the look.
Do you have a vest or is it just like a blouse?
Ooh. I think it's like a red top with like a suit jacket.
Red top
like
with suit jacket. Okay.
So she's got the pinstripe pants and a jacket, like buttoned up, and it's just like a red like.
Are the stripes black?
Red or it's white and black.
Okay.
Black or gray stripes.
Yeah, I feel like that's the standard. I didn't know if there was a.
Yeah. Just your standard white pinstripe suit.
Oh my god, that's so. Why red?
With a red top. I think white because of the divine sense stuff, like she's divine, but red because she's like on hell duty, like it's like a matter of like station.
Is it like a? Is it? I know this isn't super. I don't know if this is exciting for you guys.
It's exciting for me. I love it. It's helping me build what I'm gonna draw.
Is it like a bright red or is it more like a burgundy, like deeper, like a deep, more like maroon red?
I think it's like a deeper, like in between being a bright red and a like maroon. Like it's.
That's just like, red, Michaelie. I was trying to specify.
Like.
Is it this kind of red or this kind of red? Oh, it's in between. It's like red. It's like red.
Yeah, it's just red. It's just red. That's what it is. That's why I said red. It's just red. I don't have the. It's red.
I'm teasing you.
It's like the scarf that is mine that is behind you on the wall.
Is it
that color red?
Like this color red?
No, that feels too bright. But
that's
also
what I'm saying. This is red, Michaelie.
The red behind you, the scarf on the wall that is mine. That red.
The scarf that I have that is yours.
It's mine.
Yeah, you have my scarf too.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Is that scarf color? Because I was actually about to reach for it and grab it, and then I realized I had yours.
You got the wrong one. Scarf. I've had this for a while. What are you talking about?
I know. That's why I was confused. The brain works in mysterious ways.
This is so a wild character, Michaelie. I'm excited. Okay. So
yes, but I've decided in my brain because I said last week I was gonna make a lesbian. I think she is pansexual. So
okay. Oh, you changed your mind. She's not lesbian.
No, she's pansexual because she's like not a real like person. So she like
hold on. Backtrack. There's got to be more reasons why you want her to be pan other than that she's not a person.
Well, I think because
that sounds bad.
Oh, well, no. I think it's because she's a divine being. So, like, she doesn't really like the body that she inhabits. It's just a female because she's like, I like it. It looks cool. So she's also like, sees that people are more than like their bodies. And so doesn't really care what you like, what your body is. Yes, me and Borgo we're gonna do the enemies to lovers trope.
Amazing.
Enemies to friends to lovers.
Friends?
That's the goal.
No, you gotta cut out the friends part. It doesn't work. They're your enemy?
We only have a one shot.
Yeah,
or is it gonna be
this is only a one shot.
Me and the demon in my head are gonna have an enemies to lovers trope.
Yeah, that's the other thing to keep in mind. We're building these characters for a one shot, so a lot of these intense discussions might not show up.
About what color my shirt is.
Hey, that's gonna show up. Okay, that's gonna show up in the first moment when you introduce yourself, so get ready.
That's true.
But this enemies to lovers trope might not come up in a one shot, so just...
I know.
But it's fun to talk about.
Man. Yeah, but okay, wait, I haven't really, so Vorgol came up here. I think I let them go, maybe, or like did something. I think I maybe purposely or accidentally had a hand in them getting free and getting out into the world.
Okay. With
like maybe like another demon or two. And so they're out there like causing chaos and ruckus. And I'm just like, oops, my bad. And they were like, you're gonna clean up this mess because you fucked it over. So I think I'm up here as punishment and I'm cursed to never go back. Like through divine intervention or whatever. I can't go back.
Is that
it's like divine. I can't go back through divine me.
But like, oh no, I'm cursed to be on Earth. Is that what you're saying? That you're okay to be here?
Maybe, yeah, like probably like she's not super like upset about it, but she is a little ticked off at being like
displaced,
in trouble. Yeah, she's displaced. She doesn't know where the fuck to go because she doesn't have a home on Earth. Like, where the fuck's she gonna go?
I don't know.
She knows people. The last time she was here, I am deciding now, was in the 50s, and so. Right. It's been a while. Most everyone she knows is like super old or dead. So, yeah.
Wild.
Or she's like, I know a place. I'll go stay at that house. And that house is demolished and like, you know, is now a condo. She's like, fuck.
Well,
what do I do?
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I have more questions about this.
Oh, my demon's in my bag!
Oh my god! The 5 demon bag.
The
Bag
5
o'
demon bag.
demons.
I think those are my best boys and girls, and friends, who not friends.
Yeah,
Those
what's the dynamic?
I think they're ones that like throughout the like millennia, we've kind of created a like relationship and bonded. And probably like a couple centuries ago we started doing this, where they would come with me in this form in my little bag. And I think it's something where I like there's 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're all like siblings or something. I want it to be like, I don't know, like they're representative of like the 5 stages of grief, or like something dumb, you know, where it's like
That's not
they all
dumb.
like have their
So
yeah.
you're saying
There's
that
something like that.
your bag o' demons is the 5 stages of grief. That's kind of
Yes.
cool.
I think it's yeah.
Because then you get
And
to
so like you
That's-
pull it out and they like look in, and like I pick one. One of them comes out. So maybe I'll make it so I roll for who the fuck comes out every time I do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it like sends like, because it's a magical attack, I think it like sends the person into like that like sort of like a pain, like it hurts them in a way that's like connected to like that stage or whatever.
That's cool. No, I like it a lot.
Yeah. Abe, Babe, Cade, Dame, and Esther. Nice. I just like Abe, Babe. Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool. That's a fun flavor. So they're like bound to this bag.
Yeah, so they come back, but they like they've kind of made a pact with me to do this, and so like
Everybody's
they're
got a
bonded.
pact except for my baby Gwen.
Yeah, what's with my little demon babies?
Yeah, but Michaelie, our character from last week, she's made a deal with the devil.
I think that's kind of funny because also I think I probably know the devil.
Yeah, you probably do. This is great. We love the dynamics already happening.
I know. I think it was a fun time. Ooh, I have an idea on a history with her now. Interesting. Hurt someone with acceptance? I think. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, let's go through these, because maybe this will also
I
help you,
know.
Michaelie.
I know. Well, now I'm thinking about it.
How would you hurt someone with acceptance? Well, maybe it's too much.
Yeah. Maybe it's like. I feel like there's too much I'm thinking that's like it flows into another stage.
I mean, it could be one of those things where, well, you're right. Any of these descriptions could probably
They flow into each other.
Yeah, they go into each other because it's not super perfect, but it could be like sending them into a haze because they've like achieved the thing. Does that make sense? Like
yeah.
they've made it to the end, and so they're too happy about it, or they're like they can't think straight because they made it. Like
yeah,
it's like
an overwhelming thing.
Like it's supposed to be relief, but it's too much, which kind of.
It's like a
yeah.
Like,
they cry until they die. But
that
that could be any of the other stages. That could be any of it would just look a little different, you know?
Yeah. So depression is obvious, I feel like. Yeah, you're just like racked with pain. I think it like whenever it like flows over you, like it's a like visual reaction of like feeling that thing, but then it starts to like cause like pain for just like being too much of whatever it is. Like I don't know, because you're not supposed to stay on any of the one stage of grief for too long. So I think you're like being in that moment and in that thing for like too long because it's just that one stage.
This is so cool because if you do that and your attack is to give them one of the stages, right? Like to send them into a certain stage. At the same time, though, you can soothe them to get them out of it. Like, you could.
That's true.
Because you can do it even if the negative. Like, you can calm them down and block that emotion. So you give them the emotion and you can also take the emotion away, which is cool.
I giveth and I taketh.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I think it's. The acceptance is. Yeah, it's. Oh man, I have to think about it some more for sure.
Yeah.
But I think it's also part of it is like a hallucinatory thing.
Yeah.
And so maybe it also like it shows you the acceptance and takes it away from you.
Yeah.
Or shows you the acceptance that you'll never have, and like
Ooh.
that causes you pain.
I mean, this is also up to you if you want to if you want to roll for which demon comes out of your bag, or if you want to choose, like if you wanted to choose, like I know that you don't have to do this, but like acceptance could be like one of the last ones to like make people believe that they won right as someone's stabbing them. Like it's a distraction, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah. Okay.
Make them think that they didn't step off the cliff.
Yeah.
You know, like they're like walking and they think there's 2 more steps, but they're already fallen.
Mm-hmm.
That was the quickest analogy I could.
It was a good one. It was good. I got it.
But sometimes my analogies don't make sense, Michaelie. You know this. They make sense to me.
Yes.
They make sense to me.
Damn.
Wow. This is a cool character, Michaelie.
Thank you. I like it a lot. Thank you for helping me make this character.
I'm just here to bounce. I'm a wall? No. I'm a sounding board.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the...
Also, I would like to point out, this has nothing to do mechanically, but I want her to have brass knuckles that she uses for smite, so she just punches people in the face.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Because, I think it'd be kind of fun. They're like holy brass knuckles.
Do you think they Listen, you can deny this, or you can change it, or not even listen to it. You talked about how she wears the mask to cover the signs of the other, like, demon. What if she just has, like, ridges on her knuckles from, like, the demon that she just can't take out, so she's just... Maybe she wears gloves or something.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like ridgy and like the knuckles are the brass knuckles are just her knuckles.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like it.
Just a thought.
I like it.
It also ties in with you're possessed.
Yes, because I'm possessed. Let's go.
You know, possessed. Outstanding.
We love a good possessed queen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no. Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So good time.
This is a really cool character. Are there more things that you want to touch on? In some of these, in these other builds, we have potential characters that we might interact with in our backstory. Is the only one Vorgel and then potentially Belfast? Or is there a person that you would... You don't have to have a person.
Wait, repeat the question.
Like a
human. Distracted.
Like is there a human that you know, or you don't want to have any contacts yet?
I think her last contact that she had, because I think she technically had an adventuring party that she hung out with a bit back in the 50s, like that kind of thing.
Okay. Is this a
Back the
50s
last time
inspired
she was on
suit?
Earth. What?
Is this a 50s inspired suit that you have?
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And so I think when she was here last, that's when she, like, it was to hunt down a demon, but she, like, met, like, you know, funky little things happen. And she met with different people, and they formed a little group, and then they solved little cases along their way, caught the demon at the end, and she brought it back home. But I think she did work in her party with a person who was a part of the sect that your person is for. So I think when she came to Earth this time and was like, what do I do? She is probably like, I guess I'll go to the sect. We can decide how that
we can figure that out. We can figure that out when we play, and like if our awesome, amazing keeper Simone May Thomas wants to do whatever with that, that's cool.
Or maybe I think that would be like, that was her first, like, I'm gonna go to this person or this group, and they're going to assist me because they have in the past.
Right.
And I assisted them a lot, I guess. And so she's expecting a certain vibe. And I don't know if it's the same or different than it was in the 50s.
Love it.
And she's probably going to be a little sad not to see her past human that was a part of the sect. But we'll see what kind of relationship that makes for our characters.
I'm so excited.
I think it'll be good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This is the last Monster of the Week character that we're building.
We did it! Oh, man.
Wow.
Oh, man. Yes. I think that's all for Azrae.
Yeah.
That's my character.
That's your character. And so some things that for next week that are exciting. I know that, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of this when you're starting a game or a one shot or something. There's a lot of discussion outside of the game of relationships and stuff. But because Monster of the Week has this cool histories mechanic, we are going to be like discussing our histories at the top of the one shot before we jump in. So that's going to be cool. I'm very excited. Yeah, so we get to pick which based on what we know about each other's characters, we get to pick a history or maybe to like discuss how our characters know each other, because we're not just we arrive at a tavern.
Yes. These characters are gonna be friends. We've decided that, at the very least.
Yeah. It's gonna be super fun.
It's a good time.
So, is there, last call, Michaelie, any more things you want to add to this character build?
No, I think I'm good.
All right.
I think that's everything.
Are we ready for a transition?
Yes, I'm always ready for a transition.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not going to be a regular tavern. It's going to be a spooky tavern.
Hey, it's the month of monsters. It's gotta be a spooky tavern.
We actually don't know where we don't know anything, because we've handed the reins to our lovely keeper / GM Simone to tell a story with our characters being in it and doing stuff too. But yeah,
it's gonna be a good time. We've heard some hints, and it all sounds wonderful, and I'm excited.
So,
it's gonna be a good
I don't
time.
know. Do you want to do a really short like review of what we've built this month, so that I don't know. I'm just excited.
For all of our characters?
Yeah, not like a... Basically, so this month,
Yes.
if you haven't been joining us, we've been building Monster of the Week characters, which is a Evil Hat Productions RPG. TTRPG. We, in the anticipation of playing them at the end of the month, which is next Tuesday, in a one-shot. And it's not just the two of us. We've got two more people joining us, which you might have met last week. We had Mia on to build her character.
Woo!
And then next week you'll meet Simone, who's going to be our keeper, our GM. I've probably said that like 3 times in a row. It's fine.
3 times.
But yeah, so my character is an initiate. She's cool.
Mia's character is crooked.
A crooked. And then Michaelie's character, which you've been here today, is a divine.
Yay! So we got a nice little rounded out party going on.
I think it's balanced pretty well considering that we rolled for all those decisions.
Yes.
I'm really excited.
I love it.
It's gonna be fun. And if there's any unanswered, I don't think we really had many, if any, unanswered elements of your character. Kind of covered everything, but I think there might have been one or two things in both mine and Mia's build that we were like, we'll come back to this. We'll address those the one shot if they come up, I guess.
For sure.
But yeah, if you've enjoyed these character builds, feel free to follow us here on Twitch. If you wanted to subscribe, you could, or you can follow and hang out. Either is great.
So if you subscribe, you do get those amazing transition emotes
You do get
that
the cool,
Marshall has been using.
The cool transition emotes for our pristine and super professional transition with the lovely music that sometimes is a story.
It's a great time. It's a great time.
But
it always works flawlessly. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Never any.
Now,
it's great.
No tech issues ever happen on this stream. I don't know who told you that.
No, not us. No, we didn't do that just now. But yeah, we're really excited to play one shot. We hope to do more of these in the future. It's gonna be fun and cute and spooky, probably. Yes. Mm-hmm. That was a quote from David Byrne from me. You know, like when they quote, when it's like the quote, I think this is what you're talking about, Kirby. It's like the quote, and then the person who said it, and then that's in quotes, and then it's you.
You, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's any. You can also follow us on our social media, which is in our about, or on the other things.
It's on our about page.
Yeah.
And it'll be on the outro.
Yeah.
Thing. But if you want to go see some lovely character art of Claire's character for next week's one shot, we're also going to be posting Mia's character art next week, or this week on Thursday, and then next week or this weekend, sometime before the one shot, we're going to be posting this character art.
Yeah. It'll be great.
Yes. And then if you ever want to watch our past episodes of our builds for, if you want to get prepped for the one shot next week, or if you would like to see any of our other builds, they're all on our YouTube page. Also, definitely follow Twitter. Claire's fucking amazing and runs that account, and it's amazing.
If you tweet something and at me, I'll answer your tweet with something related to a potato if I can.
Yes.
That's my Twitter strategy for our Twitter.
It's a good strategy. It works.
Yes. I would put the spooky potato on this page, but I don't know where it is. I can't find it.
Oh no.
It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, we hope you've enjoyed building Michaelie's character with us today, and get excited for our one-shot next week. We are certainly very excited. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yes. It's a good time.
Alright. Well, should we say goodbye, Michaelie?
I think that's all for the night.
Alright.
Or the day. Or the morning.
Yeah, have a good one.
Have a good one, everyone. We'll see y'all next week for our one shot. 7 p.m. CST on Tuesday the 26th.
Alright, goodbye, friends.
Bye.